Hi, friends. So, this is like my outcoming kind of story on why I'm leaving my current situation. I just want to state that this is my outcoming story of leaving the dynamic that has occurred in my life, and I'm literally ready to just shed this reality and open the door into my new horizons. So that's like an introduction to why I'm leaving. And I'm reading here because I journaled like certain dynamics. So yes. So I want to just say hi to my friends, my new friends that are going to be experiencing this beautiful change, this beautiful journey with me. And I just want to say, I have something to tell you. I'm leaving. Yes, I'm leaving. I'm closing this door. I'm saying goodbye to her, and we're leaving the old, and we're going towards the new. And this is me stating to the universe that I'm not taking nothing old. I'm only to receive the newness in my life. And now, before you are stating and freaking out like, what's going on? Don't worry, I'm not leaving you. You are stuck with me, twins, okay, in this beautiful journey. We are twins in this beautiful journey. And what I'm leaving behind, though, well, it just gets a little bit interesting. And I thought about how to start this video and like really assess and decompress this whole entire video. It might sound like a little dramatic, but it's a little pop of surprise here and there. And also, honestly, this is just me doing a little bit of both, because the dramatic scene is leaving her behind, and that's not even me. It's just a version of a life that does not serve me anymore. Because today this video isn't just me announcing something, it's me opening up to you guys, and letting go the old baggage that has been weighing me, and inviting the newness into my chapters of life, and just thinking like, how would I meet myself in life again for the very first time. You know, these moments when you realize you are being stuck in a same loop, and like eating the same breakfast meal every day, scrolling the same feed every day, and just saying like, this is my whole personality now. Is just crazy. And like, you know, everyone has those days of feeling that way, and that's just me right now. you know? And here's the funny thing, like, about comfort zones, to be honest, they feel safe, they feel, you built up that comfortness, that cozy feeling, but it's now the time to remove all those barriers that, you know, you created. And like an old couch, if you're sitting in an old couch for so long, you know, it dips. It keeps dipping even lower and lower and lower and lower. And it comes to the point that you feel the sagging into the middle of the couch, and sometimes you could feel that sagging into your heart, like indicating like, no, there's something wrong here. There's something wrong here. And I was on that couch, you feel me? I was on that couch, not literally, but in life, you know? Sitting in a safe spot, not realizing how much there was outside. And like outside is like, you know, your new horizons, your new chapters, your new fragrance in life, your new smells, your new drive, your newness. And then the one day just hit me, and it's been today. It hit me today. Like, this could not be my life forever. This could not be your life forever. No. No. Today is the day. Today is the day that we say goodbye to that couch that we've been sitting on for quite some time. Yeah, I'm speaking to you. As you can see, life is speaking to us, and so, yeah, we need to embrace that new shyness in our life, because, you know, you wanting a new phase in your life is to completely shed everything that doesn't vibrate to your new path in life. And it's just like plugging into a old Netflix like story and replaying it into an endless loop, but not actually, like, you know, creating a new version of that new episode of your life. And we just need to get off that couch that we've been sagging even low from, because it does not serve us at all. It doesn't serve me, it doesn't serve you at all. And the more the couch lowers, the more you're gonna feel that your story is unfinished. And no routine is gonna, you know, it's gonna give you some pleasure in a way that you'll see results, but it's not truly making a new story in your life completely. It's just placing another barrier, I guess. Like, you have like you can say like your skin is just ashy, right? And you're like, one day, I'm just giving you this metaphor, like your skin is ashy, but you put lotion, right? Just one day. And you keep doing that for quite some time. Yes, your skin is gonna get a little bit softer, but it's not like you're exfoliating. It's not that you are using oils to really get that dirt off your skin. It's just that you're putting another barrier and you're like, okay, this is the new me now. But it's not truly being your new you, because the old skin is still there. So I hope you're seeing what I'm saying. And I'm just finally saying that nope, I'm done. I'm finally stopping this couch life. It's more like self-confinement in a way. It's like putting yourself in a self cage that we're not supposed to be living in at all. And I'm not saying that I am in a cage, it's just that this dynamic that I am living and I'm leaving from, and this is why I'm leaving, is to completely be done with this cycle of my life, and to completely say that I'm not taking no parts of this old cycle anymore. It has been broken, it's shattered, and it's not being relived or relived again. And it's me indicating to the universe that I'm ready to open that new door and to not waste my time with no one. And it's not a waste either. This time was needed always, but it's just now it's not needed anymore because, you know, I'm more free than ever. And I'm smiling because this dynamic, this household, this location served a purpose, and I'm not going to state that it was a waste of time. You know, I grew here. I lived here since I was born. You know, this is where I first walked in this life. This is where I first got the glance of, like, you know, to really feel what was needed in this life here. And what I got from this family was just lack of support, lack of financial, lack of resources, lack of everything, just lack everything. And I was the one seeking out assistance and resources outside from the family dynamic, and it's been like that since forever. And so it's like I'm leaving this childlike home scenario behind me, and it's not existing anymore. Like, I literally have everything in boxes. I sold everything. The bedroom set, it was a white bedroom set with mirrors. I sold that. I sold a lot of things on Facebook Market. Facebook Market is the place to go if you want to sell things. It's just that you have to be on point with them, because they really like to lower the price on you, and you have to be really firm on them. Boxes, I didn't really buy any boxes. I just used the resources. So I was like, where is the location to get free boxes from? USPS. Hello. So literally, let me show you. Literally, USPS boxes. And I just used that and some boxes that I found here and there whenever someone was like, moving around the area. I used that. I found some boxes downstairs in the basement that they weren't utilizing. So I used resources, and I just made it happen. But now it's just coming to a point like, yeah, it's like time to go. It's really time to go, because I had a couple of people like try to break the window where my quote unquote this room is located from, and the dynamic here is just way chaotic. Is nothing to support your growth. It's just a dynamic to suppress you and to physically harm you in a way that, I can't really state what I really want to say, because YouTube is very censored in a way that you can't really speak on DV like that. So if you know what DV means, you got it. So and I'm not letting that weigh down on me. It's just moments of my life that occurred. That's not my life. Whoever did the harm, that's what they will be accountable. And I've been in my spiritual journey, my spiritual path for almost 3.5 years. And so, a little backstory, because some you don't know me, so I'm just giving a backstory. And also my backstory comes with a lot of parts that, I cried a lot. I had to release. I had to redefine who I was again, because a lot of who I was not actually me. It was roles, it was titles, it was everything that was not me was being a liability in a way that it was not suitable. And so I left my job, and I was like, let me really sit with myself and heal myself in a way that, not everyone is gonna support. Not everyone is going to be like, okay, I see what you're doing, and I love you for that. I got hate, I got everything that I thought I was going to be supported on. I didn't receive nothing of that. I got bashed, I got hated, I got isolated, I got singled out, I got everything. DV happened for quite some time, for almost a large years of my life. And I had to place, protection in a way that I never thought I was going to face. And yeah, it's just, this place just reminds me of everything that has occurred, and like, that's just not me anymore. It's not me anymore, and it will never be me. And there are people among me that look at me as weakness when I'm not weak at all. I'm more stronger than ever, because I went through all of those phases alone, and I had to sit with myself through all those phases, and to really acknowledge who I am. And this is like a little backstory of my life, to really, for you to get the sense of like what is urging me to like why I'm leaving. And that's just like the core of it. And also because it's just time. Like, I've been here since I was born. I left and I came back. So it's like, I'm grown. It's time for me to leave and for me to really start my life, separated by everyone that I actually know in this location, in this state, and really redefined who I am outside of this location, outside of this dynamic, outside of separating myself, like really who I am. Because it's like, you really won't know who you are until you really put yourself out there and you separate yourself from everyone and everything, and to the point like you really get to sense you. And that's what's urging me to speak and create this like video, because maybe just maybe, that's you too. Or maybe you're incoming into this journey and feeling this like sense of saying goodbye to like people that you know, and you really don't speak to them on a day-to-day basis, and like just everyday stagnancy that you have been experiencing, and you just want to say hello to your new life, you know, hello to the new you. And I don't want to live in a like an autopilot sense of life anymore. Like I want to keep myself in inviting the magical and newness in my life, and hopeful for the future. And I can't really do that if I'm surrounded with people that are being a liability for that growth to even be a beginning stage, you know? And that's just the point. That's being real. Like I want to live in, like, if I can paint my reality as a beautiful rainbow, I want to live in the motherfucking colors. Like, I want to laugh until my cheeks hurt. And I want to feel awkward. I want to feel brave at this time. And I can't really smile until my cheeks hurt, because there are people around me that are even getting pressed about me laughing, and that's just hate. And I just don't want to be surrounded by hate anymore, and just people. And yeah, it's just, I'm ready for, I'm just, and that's why I'm leaving, because like I'm not running away. I'm just running towards my freedom, towards my growth, towards a version of me that isn't afraid of the unknown, and to actually let myself being the more celebration side of life, to like really be who I am. I'm very bubbly, I'm really funny, and I can't really be funny and bubbly around here because people be pressed, and it's just like you can't really do anything because that's how they're living. And I'm not gonna be taking nobody's ish, and that's just what's going on in this household. And it's just more hate than ever. And it's just a realization, like, you can't really grow with people that are hating you. You can't really grow when you are surrounded by people that are just following your every move. Like, you can't really grow when you have people hearing your every move and trying to figure out what's your next move to see if they could really try to stop you in a way. When that's just like, exhausting. But hey, people do that in real life. People do that in real life. And I just want to say, like, if you could leave one thing behind right now that you are seeing this video, and maybe if you got to this point, what would it be? Write it down into the comments, because I'm showing my sides that I haven't even spoke to no one about in a really long time, because I separated myself with friends that didn't support me at all, that I thought were my friends. I separated myself from family that I thought was family and was not my family. I separated myself with, like, every aspect that was truly holding me, and I turned it into a stronger version of me right now, because the older version would be scared to be even honest and even talking about it. So I went through a whole lot, and I'm not placing no judgment to myself, no pressure to myself. It's just imagining this space as a self-safe little journal entry, and just dropping everything and just letting it go into the wind of life, and just be free. Because it isn't just about me leaving, it's about us leaving together and realizing what is really holding us back. And realizing, like, if we continue to sit in this sagging, couch, are we really going to in the next year and the future be that new version that we already stated even years back? So what I am leaving for, honestly, possibilities, adventures, that feeling that you get when you step onto a plane for the very first time, and you get the smiles and the giggles of, like, experiencing a new country, a new breathtaking experience, or opening a blank notebook and thinking, wow, I can really go anywhere from here. And that's the energy I want for my life now. And I want to try new things and actually fall on my face and get back up again, because it's a trial and error. I'm not saying, like, really fall on my face, no. It's just like what really speaks to me and what really doesn't. What I really like and what I dislike, what I love and what I don't love. And actually laughing about it in the process of that, and, like, keeping moving forward. And you know what, like, this is like a little kind of beautiful meet cute that I'm stating right now, because it's like, imagine yourself meeting yourself again. It's like meeting the twin you again in this life. And it's like damn, like we have everything in our palm in our hands that we could actually experience, actually go through, actually love and dislike and like fall in love again and you know, I do feel like everyone that has done things to not support me, I feel like they will get what they have been encouraged to do. And that only leads to karma. And I just have a smile on my face because I have done as much as I can, and to the point that, you know, when you are in a journey and in a time that you really are called for a higher purpose, it comes to a point that it comes with those people around you turning against you and finding ways to really try to suck your life out of you. And yeah, I'm not letting no one suck on me, in which they know very well not to dare try to suck on me, because it's not going to be a pretty outcome. And so, yeah, that's why I'm leaving, because I'm literally done. Because I'm just getting started. Like, I'm literally placing an end and beginning. And, you know, others that I won't mention, they're still continuing. That they haven't done no work to even, yeah, it's just not it. And I'm like getting a lot of like, so let me place this selenite crystal on me, because I'm feeling a lot of evil eye towards what I'm saying right now. So even that should tell you like the dynamic here and the energy that is supporting this. And if you have ever thought about like saying, I wish I could start a fresh new start in my life, you can. If you ever said, someday I'll try, guess what? Today could be that someday. You know, this video is not to say goodbye, but it's a doorway and saying hello to your twin that is living the higher life. And I want you to walk through and be like, this is me. And if you are going through this, you are not alone. I'm here. And because leaving isn't an ending, it's a beginning of something way cuter, way braver, and honestly, way more exciting. So let it be known. Let it fly, and let's fly together, you guys, to new heights, you know? And I just want to state why this was inspired for me to say. Where is my case? Oh, here's my case. I had this case for almost 2 years. I know. I could have bought another one. I could have bought another one, but it was something making me drawn to this. And maybe it's because of the stickers that I have here. Like, let me just let you see it. And so, like, literally, it's cracked. And, like, it's down to the wire. And I just want to say before I go, because I'm wrapping this up, is quite a little bit long, and I might cut it into sections. I have to tell you, like, it wasn't a book, it wasn't a podcast, it wasn't a life coach moment. Nope, it was my MacBook that broke, and it was keep breaking to the point, like, it's like, damn, like, I really need a new one. And I really like this cover. I don't know, it's because of the color, like purple and the sparkles. But it's just like, I just didn't want to get rid of it. And maybe it's just, it just held for this moment, because maybe it was just this moment that I needed to recognize, like, hey. So yeah, like, I had this for almost 2 years, you guys. 2 years. And 2 years is a long time for a case, okay? And I just want to state that instead of tossing it away like it was nothing, I'm really looking at it as like, these are moments that I really want to enjoy in my life. Like, even a happy camper, like the rainbow and like the dream catcher and the good vibes and the sun. The sun says, be happy. And it says right here to never stop looking up. And that really encouraged me to be inspired and like really say that if you really want this life that you say you really want, just go for it. Like, the universe is gonna support you regardless. And I just want to give like a little bit of like a definition of like the little stickers on the covers. Their son reminds me to choose joy. The dream catcher signifies to remind me that my dreams matter. The rainbow is promising that the storms don't last forever. And the sea whispers that life comes in waves. The moon teaches me that phases are natural. And never stop looking up. Well, that's one that will forever stick with me, because I'm always gonna be looking up the stars, like, at nighttime, and maybe you wanna lay down in a lushful grass and you just look up to the stars for a moment and you just get that sense of freedom. Like, that's what I get from never stop looking up, because baby, you are a star. And I'm speaking for myself and also you. You are a star, and your life matters. Your journey matters. Your sense of purpose matters in this life, and don't let no one take that away from you. And as I look at the cracked case, I realize that it's just not a cover. It's a metaphor, like it's time. Like that Christmas song, it's time. Yeah, it's time. So, time to let go of the old layers, the cracked versions, the shell I've been carrying as a weight. Because that's the whole theme of this video. It's leaving isn't the end of me. It's just a shedding and a new beginning of me. And so maybe this is a new beginning that is being called by you being nudged into this direction, maybe, and a chance to return to our virgin, our ordinary and unrefined truth. It's about being like a wildflower, and delicate yet unbreakable, a stem so strong it won't snap, roots deep into the soil of your life, of who you are, colors so vibrant that they dance within the wind. This little cracked case reminds me, and now I hope it reminds you that we are all in this beautiful transformation together. And so maybe today this video finds you, and maybe it signifies the cracks of something opening inside of you. Maybe it's a gentle nudge to trust in your instincts, to embrace your emotions, and to stay flexible in your thinking. Because what's waiting for us, for you, for me, for all of us, is good fortune, creativity, abundance, and a wild, unstoppable love for life itself. So yeah, that's why I'm leaving, you guys. That's why I'm leaving, okay. And that's why this cracked case is the most powerful teacher that I didn't know it was gonna take. It took a material thing to break. And keep breaking at that, because it wasn't like there's plenty of cracks here. It kept cracking. So and maybe it's time for you to shed that old skin, that old shell of you, and to step into your beautiful paradise of beginning the new you officially, finally, now. So I'm thankful for the ones that stuck to the end. You got the experience of why I stated what I stated, why I'm leaving, why it took me a moment of my life to really acknowledge. And this is like an encouragement to never stop believing, never stopping believing in you, to always believe in what makes you happy, what makes you smile, what makes you joyful, what makes you spark that flame. Ooh, look at that. Today was the day that I sparked this candle. And yeah. And I'm gonna show you. Look at my beautiful. Wait, hold on. Look at my shoes, you guys. Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm wearing my Cinderella slippers. Yes. Beautiful. See that? And it's giving like I'm coming out a brand new girl. See that? I'm coming out like a brand new, like, hello, I'm here. We are here. We are all here. That's the type of energy. That's that type of energy we on. That we are here. And baby girl, if you want to be that magical one, okay? Be that magical one. Be that magical one. You want to be like a fairy? Bitch, I'm a fairy now. What? Be like a fairy. Okay? You want to be Pocahontas? Be Pocahontas. If you want to be Mulan, be Mulan. If you want to be Cinderella, be Cinderella. Okay? Know that these Disney movies are literally us. Literally us. And I feel that to the core. Like, basically those movies that they quote unquote, they say that it's made up. No, it's literally us living it. Okay, it's us living it. And they got that sense of creating those beautiful magical, dream life experiences in those movies, because we are destined to live that moment in our life. Okay, us meeting our shining armor, our prince, okay? Because we are motherfucking princesses in real life. We are queens, we're kings, okay? Alright? Yeah, know that, because let no one think that you are beneath them like a slave. We are not a slave. No. We're actually royalty in real life. Royalty. We've been royal for plenty of lifetimes. It's just that in this life, they flip the script, you know? And thank you for enjoying this time with me and just getting a sense of why I'm leaving and maybe why you are called to leave. The dynamic that you are serving in your life, because you don't want to be serving pointless moments that you already outgrown. You don't want to play the endless loop of that comfortness, because it's only gonna place a barrier to the life that you actually want to live in. And so, yeah, you don't want to do that at all. You don't want to do that at all, because that's what makes everyone around you getting surprises, getting pleasures around you. You look on social media, people are getting new things, people are experiencing new life, and you don't want to be envious of no one. You want to break those barriers in your life to actually experience that life in your coming moments. So know that we are all going through this together. People that are experiencing that life already, they already went through this stage of removing people that are a liability to their life, and also the transformation that it took for them to get from point A to point D, Z, all to the alphabet, okay? So that's why I'm leaving, you guys, and it's alerts to the universe that I am leaving. And it's a beautiful journey, and to the next one, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending the time with me, and thank you for being you, because it's always a beautiful moment that we all reflect to one another. This is my room, you guys. We're saying bye to you. All of this, we're saying bye to you. Yeah. That's actually mode, you guys. It's mode.